Today we'll be talking about investment and how investments work. So let me take you through the dive. So when you want to invest, what you look at is the problems, the situations arising. What are the situations that arise within you, that erupt within you like a flood? One is financial crisis. What is a financial crisis? Liabilities. The levels at which you come about financial crisis is you are struggling for money, and then perhaps you might get support, you might get navigations from connections from people who might just give you a little bit of tokens, but that is a liability to start with. So you can leverage on their financial crisis to elevate their progress of business mind. So you can use a financial crisis as a leverage to build your business. Two is idea. Once you have knowledge, you're a wealthy person. Those are the four wealthy platforms that the human mind have actually passed to you to open up as a portal to your wealth train. So your idea is a knowledge where you have to get the idea through your universal archive, which is where you get all of the solutions to every answerable problems that has been uh, enduring into the lives of people. That's troubling people each way through the step of the way through their lives. So when you see people with problems, the idea in your head actually sparks like an alarm clock. It comes off like an alert, like an alarm. So it gives you an alert. It gives you an alert. That's how ideas come about. It gives you an alert of what is going to solve such situation. So when you get such an idea, you become an asset to a company, or to your company, to your family, to anybody that is surrounded by you. You can sell off your ideas and make wealth. It is a wealth generating factor. Number three is the assets you will use to get that through is luxury. The number three is luxury. So when you start to understand that people actually have a brand, a body that they can actually use in carrying off their wares. Talking of wares, when we talk of wares, we talk of cars, we talk of houses, we talk of clothes, something that shelters people. People want to benchmark on that, they want to invest in something that shelters people. Anything that has technological factor that can erase and wipe out, eradicate bad situations, people want to invest in it. So when you see people who are in such situations, delve in and solve the problem. It will bring you well. Those are one of the major factors of wealth creation. The last one is complement. That is brand. People love to protect their brands a lot because that is where the money actually comes in through. So if you see somebody who is very, very good, he has integrity, bench on that person. That is where the money is going to come from. Bench on that person. Bench on how the person moves, eloquently. The brand complement those people. These are wealth creation. Have you ever seen somebody who goes around complimenting people and they give him money? Give her money. Doses of large sum of huge amount of money. Those are the kind of money we are talking about. Once you compliment, just good morning, good afternoon is enough to get you billions of naira. So compliments, compliments and branding and compliment, and even goodwill messages. Goodwill messages. Will itself is another thing. Will itself is another thing. Then branding, compliments, will, goodwill, and then perhaps promissory notes are also good ways of making wealth. Promissory notes. If you know how to do investments, you know that these things actually work well. So that is all. So from the cadre of people who are coming up, let's start from the bottom level. The bottom level, the rock bottom, is where you are striving. You are suffering, you are suffering, you are suffering, you are striving, you are striving, you are striving. People are giving you money. If you go to places, you go to parties, they give you food in quantities. You have people who give you food, 2 cups of rice in quantities. You have people who actually look out for you. They are always out to give you clothes. That is the rock bottom where people actually pity. It's a pitiable condition where people actually pity you to give you things. But when you leave that mode, you get into a sufferable mode where people actually, you start seeing You start seeing investors. You start seeing smaller investors, which are just people who give you scholarships, so that you can begin a life. So when you move from that sufferable state where people actually look out for you, they give you life, you start wondering, how am I going to eat? How am I going to do this? Your payments, you're calling your relatives to send you money for your rent. You're calling this one that you want to eat. You don't have money to eat. Now it has moved from just going about in a pitiable state where people actually around you actually see you, but into your family where you're actually suffering, and then you have a job, small job, where you are actually feeding from feet to mouth, and nobody's looking out for you, and nobody's giving you any information or idea or knowledge. Then you move from there, you get into the the investor stake, where people actually, you have competitions, you have rivals, you have connections, where you can make decisions. You are talking in millions now. You're doing investments. You've done the first investment. You go to insurance, you collect money, and then you go over to the choice cars of your own type, that can be blended within the airport, where you can invest it as a drive within the airport, that will make money for you immediately, so you don't have to worry about how to pay back the money you got from the insurance. Get the cars, get the properties, buy buy lands and build within 3 months, so that when you place people there, they can generate money faster than you can even imagine. When you get the generated money, take it back to the insurance, pay up all the debts you have. Then after 5 years, the houses and properties are all yours. You can do whatever you want with the money you have. It is all yours. It has nothing to do with your salary. You are just going in there because you have a leverage, which is the insurance account. Your insurance account will put you out into your bigger state of mind. Your level will change, and your mind will start talking about million ideas and how you are going to improve on your investment rates. You invest in stocks, small stocks, in companies, where you, when you get into companies, tell them you want a stock. Even if it's 1%, they will give to you. 10% they will give to you. Talk in money. You are talking in money. Don't talk about how you are going to suffer, and how your payment is not going to get to through you, with the amount of days that we have throughout the month. You don't have to worry about your salary. Just go to the insurance company, do what you need to do the needful. Go to a parking lot, select the car of your choice. Look at the flexibility period. Within 3 years, you can pay up. Within the 3 years, your properties will bring about a whooping amount of money that you have paid off to your insurance, and you have paid off what insurance have given to you to buy your cars for. And when you are done with that, you can move in any way you want. You can still buy more properties, become a realtor, become a transport agent, become more. You must invest in company. Explain yourself to people so that people can know what is wrong. You can even open a company to yourself. Open a company for yourself, so that you can always generate money, so that taxpayers will not come and give you a credible reason why you have to pay more than every other person. Because when you start getting rich, you start getting money, wealth start coming to your pocket, people will start wondering where you get the money, and they want to know how the companies you are working with, how they are paying their taxes. So you have to go through a company, have an insurance or account. Organizations like you should actually be more vested in having accounts. Then go to an insurance. When you have an account, and you have an account in an insurance, get a company name. Go to a CAC, register your company. It's just 20,000 naira. Now I don't know if it is almost 20. It's 20,000 naira as at then. See 20,000 naira. Go there at each